People of the internet, welcome. I want to start off by saying I've been playing video games ever since I came out of my mom's. Yeah, we're not gonna finish that sentence. But for real, gaming has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I grew up with a controller basically glued to my hands. I took baths with my controller. I ate with my controller. I slept with my controller. I took a dump with my controller. That's how deep this goes. So when I hear people say video games don't feel the same anymore, that hits close to home. I understand, because I've been dealing with that myself. I want to help you guys overcome that. I want to fix this for everybody. So I'm going to share what I learned with you guys. I'm not going to gatekeep this. So let's start off by saying gaming is more than a hobby to me. Gaming isn't something I just do for fun. It's something I hold close to my heart. Because I've done it all my life, I grew up with it. And it helped me cope and get through hard times in my life. Video games were there when life was boring. When life was stressful. Even when life was just literally too much. They were my escape from reality and from the pain. My comfort and my happy place. So when people say gaming isn't fun anymore, I don't brush that off, because I felt it too, and I'm sure you have as well as a gamer. So let's touch on this topic real quick. Let's talk about the feeling we all know, where I'll boot up a game, sit there, controller in hand, fully ready to play for hours. Just like I used to do when I was younger. Just like we all used to do. And then nothing. 10 minutes pass, maybe 20, and I turn off the game. Not because it's bad, not because I'm bored, but because something just didn't click. Something isn't clicking. And that's when the scary thoughts creep in. I start thinking to myself, am I just too old? Like, am I just too old now? Is this what growing up feels like? I tend to ask myself, is the magic just gone? But no, I refuse to accept that. I hated that thought. Because if that's true, then that means the thing I love most in this world slowly faded away. And I didn't even notice. I'm sure we all didn't notice that. So I refuse to accept that. I refuse to accept that reality. Instead, I ask myself a different question. Why? I ask myself, why doesn't gaming feel the same anymore? I used to live off of the dopamine video games gave me as a child. Beating a boss, unlocking a character, hearing a menu theme that instantly got me hype. That rush used to carry me for hours. So why can't it now? Hearing the Uncharted theme song, the Little Big Planet theme song, even a Battlefield theme song when you booted up a game. It was just different. And after thinking about it for a long time, I realized something important. Something that I never noticed before. And it kind of just came to me recently. Here's the real problem in video games nowadays. It's the realism. Modern video games rely heavily on realism. Realistic graphics, realistic animations, realistic dialogues, and realistic silence. Everything has to feel grounded. Everything has to feel serious. And everything has to feel immersive. No music, it's just quietness. In open world video games, even in story games, the music isn't the same. And immersion isn't bad, in my opinion, but when every game is chasing realism, something gets lost. It's getting repetitive at this point. My question is, where did the music go? Let's talk about something I noticed. Games are very quiet now. And if they're not quiet, they have the most generic, forgettable music imaginable. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they want that, or why they create that. Back in the days, I know I sound like a boomer, but I'm not. But back in the olden days, 2016, video game music was nice. It was really fun, it got you hyped to play the game. It was memorable. Now they don't have that anymore. Nothing's good, to be honest. As I said, the music is forgettable. Nothing sticks. Nothing you hum later. It doesn't make you excited while sitting at the title screen like it used to. But older games, loud menus, iconic soundtracks, music that told you exactly what kind of game you were about to play. Like the OG Mario, the first one. I can't say the first one, but the one on the Nintendo Wii. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. That one was really fun. It got me hype as a kid, just listening to the music and playing it. It wasn't a quiet game, because if it was quiet, then only God knows what I would think about that game. Now it feels like games are afraid to be expressive, and that makes a lot of sense. Games used to prioritize fun first. They didn't care if something was unrealistic. They just cared if it felt fun to play. Fast movement, crazy mechanics, over-the-top moments. Now everything has to make sense. Everything has to be believable, realistic. But sometimes I don't want believable. I want fun. And that's what everybody else wants. That's why we all play video games. Let's think about it like this. It's not you, it's the industry. So no, I don't think gaming is worse because we get older, or because we gotten older. I think gaming has changed, and some of us just miss when games weren't afraid to be loud, weird, colorful, and full of personality. That doesn't mean modern games are bad. I enjoy a lot of modern games, like the Resident Evil remakes, Cyberpunk. I said that a lot. I really do like Cyberpunk. There's a lot of video games that I enjoy that are modern and AAA. But it just means they're different, if you want to be honest. So if you want to fix that feeling, what I suggest you to do is do what I did. And I noticed something. It changed the gaming for me. I actually started to connect with the games. With my first playthrough on Cyberpunk, I turned on a Cyberpunk playlist on Spotify. Before turning on that playlist, I thought Cyberpunk 2077 was just generic. It wasn't all that. I just didn't know how to feel about it. That was before meeting Panam. And while using the guns and everything, driving around, I just wasn't that amused. But when I turned on a Cyberpunk playlist and After Hours by The Weeknd came on, something clicked. It changed. It got colorful, the world did. I started looking around and noticing how beautiful Night City was. It was just immersive in a good way. Not a quiet immersive that it has when music is not on. It's just beautiful. That's the only way you can really explain it. So I turned on some music and it changed. You can't just turn on any music. It has to be some music that matches the aesthetic of the game. Like Cyberpunk. The Weeknd is already a little futuristic, like with blinding lights. that one's futuristic a little bit, so you could turn that on while playing Cyberpunk. Or with the horror game, just turn on any horror playlist, like any horror music playlist. You turn that on and you're gonna really start to enjoy it. Because I have bad ADHD. Here's one thing, I have bad ADHD, so I can't focus on playing video games sometimes, especially when they don't have any music, or if it's not just entertaining. But I caught myself just driving around Night City listening to The Weeknd, and that's something I don't do because I need constant action and something to keep me entertained, like a little baby or something. So to see myself driving around in Night City, just chilling, doing nothing else but that says something a lot. Cyberpunk is already a masterpiece itself. I'm saying that after playing the full game 3 times and getting every ending, which I wish I didn't do because Cyberpunk has ruined my life now, in a good way, but in a bad way. I'm traumatized. But besides that, yeah, if you turn on some music while playing the game, you will feel like a kid again. You will really feel what you used to feel. Happiness. It won't be just boring and generic and whatever it is now. You will feel different, I promise. I didn't just try this on Cyberpunk. I tried it on Alan Wake 2 as well and Resident Evil. They all had the same results. I enjoyed it even more. I connected with the game because of music. And I'm a musician, so I know how powerful music is. I make music daily, constantly. Music is a part of my life. And when you do turn on the music, don't have it too loud to where it's distracting you from the actual gameplay. Just turn it low enough to where you can hear it, but not too loud where it distracts you from playing the game. Once you do that, then you'll be good. You'll be set to go. After you do this, come back to this video, let me know how you feel. Let me know if anything changed. If it didn't, then I don't really know what to say. Play the game a little longer with the music on. It's not an instant thing. You have to play the game for like a few minutes or even maybe an hour. And after an hour, I guarantee you will feel something. You can't just sit there for an hour and feel nothing. Once you do, let me know how you feel. Because I believe that the reason why gaming does not feel the same is either because you're always playing PvP games that manipulate you with skill-based matchmaking and the battle passes and fear of missing out and just constantly making you mad, instead of playing actual video games, storytelling video games, PvE video games. Playing against someone else is not always the answer. If you're feeling some type of way, the reason why you're feeling that is because you're always playing these basic games, basic online games that's gonna go off, that you're spending your money on these online video games, online service games that's gonna eventually go offline one day. So all those millions and thousands of dollars you put into that game will be for nothing. You can unlock cosmetics, very cool cosmetics, in these single player video games for free. Sometimes you have to pay, but not like $30 for a freaking skin, not for some stupid bundle that's gonna go away. Maybe that's why you feel that way. So just try what I said. I believe that gaming is changing because of music. There's not enough music in video games anymore. It's the same with TV shows and commercials. It's the lack of music. It's all just great. Music brings color and life. So let me know, do you think video games don't feel the same anymore? Or do you think we're just chasing a feeling from a different era? Drop your thoughts in the comments, leave a like, and subscribe if you love video games. With that being said, peace.